If you know how to play a D major chord, this is a really cool thing that you can do with it. Then I'll show you how to do it with another chord shape, and then at the end I'm going to show you how to manipulate your guitar so that you virtually can't make a mistake, especially when it comes to your strumming. Okay, so form your D major chord and get a strumming pattern going. It hasn't got to be the same as mine. Something like this. Alright, and then what you're going to do is you're going to move that D major chord up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frets. Same strumming pattern. And then once you've moved it up 5 frets, you're going to move it up another 2. 1, 2. Nice and easy, right? We're just using the same shape in the fretting hand and moving it up and down. Super, super easy. Now, what we want to do is add a little bit of spice to this, and that's where our little pinky finger friend comes in. So on each of these D shapes, no matter where they are, you can use the very next fret that is next to where your second finger sits. So you can kind of do this. And then move it up. And move it up again. And then back down. And what's really cool as well is if you want to take this all the way up the octave, if you can reach on your acoustic, you can do it like 12 frets higher than the original place. So that means your first finger will be on fret 14, okay? Super simple, super simple. Now, the next shape you need to know comes from a D minor 7 chord. All right, this shape here. So we've got a bit of a bar going on. So I did say this one is a little bit harder, but you're not actually going to start there anyway. You're going to start 2 frets higher. So your first finger should be on the 3rd fret of the B and the high E strings. Okay, but your strumming hand doesn't change. You're still strumming the 4 lightest strings. Okay. You're going to move this one up 2 frets. And then you're going to move it up 5 frets. So if you remember, with the D major chord, we go +5 +2. With this D minor 7 shape, we go +2 +5. Okay? And then we want to add a bit of spice to this. And the way we do it with this is with the 3rd finger that's loose here. And that is going to be 2 frets higher from wherever your first finger is barring. So starting down here. Easy peasy. But here's the cool bit, right? What if we put all of this together and start mixing these 2 ideas? Okay, so what if we do them all in sequence, for example? Let's try it. Sounds pretty cool, right? Bit of a tension there. And then we can finish up the octave. Okay, so this is the sort of thing I can play about with all day. Now, what's really cool about this? Okay, so when you're strumming, you've got to be strumming only the 4 lightest strings, but actually the A string is actually in tune. It's in key with, it's in the key of D major, right? So you can include that A string, and if you drift onto it by accident, it doesn't matter too much. You get a little bit more depth. So for those of you using headphones, you might be hearing a lot more bass kick in. Hopefully you've actually got your guitar and you'll be hearing it there as well. Okay, but there is another step to this which makes it so that with your strumming hand you can't make a mistake. All right, it's virtually impossible. What you do is you take your low E string and you go into a tuning called drop D tuning. If you don't know what drop D tuning is, I'm going to post a link to that, so definitely check that out, because drop D tuning is awesome. And for me, when I do this and play these pretty standard easy shapes, okay, it becomes like a meditation. I can do it for like 10-15 minutes and just the time just flies. I don't even notice, and it just sounds really cool. I'm kind of absorbed by the guitar. So let's give that a try. Okay, just making sure my tuning is bang on. Here we go, let's give it a try. Super cool trick, and honestly doesn't take a huge amount. And if you're not doing the strumming pattern like I am, because that is maybe a little bit more complex, do your own strumming pattern. It really doesn't matter. The whole point is to experiment, have a bit of fun, open your musical horizons a little bit. If you want more videos with tips similar to this one, how you can take something you already know and can kind of do, and you want to develop it further, then check out the playlist that's on your screen now.